Why aren't you saying anything? Do you agree with what I said? Dustin's final glimmer of hope disappeared along with Dahlia's silence. He'd given her a chance to explain herself, but she didn't give him the answer he wanted. I'm sorry. I have my reasons. Dahlia felt her heart bleeding, and breathing became difficult. Reasons? Dustin sneered. What could make you sell your body? What could stop you from explaining things to me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Dahlia sobbed, anguished. Don't apologize to me. We're already divorced, so I'll have no right to control anything you do, and you didn't betray me. Dustin's face gradually turned hard. However, please don't ever bother me again. I'm still human. I can't keep being hurt by you. So, won't you please let me go? Dahlia didn't know what to say. Perhaps the best thing for her to do now was to completely cut ties with him, since she had no choice but to yield to Rhys for her brother, her family, and Dustin. Still, she'd already made up her mind. The day of her union with Rhys would be the day she died. All right. That's enough. You've said everything you needed to say. Rhys grinned tauntingly. Wait for me in the room, Dahlia. We'll have some fun later. Dahlia didn't move. However, Dustin's breathing began to quicken. What are you waiting for? A show? Rhys gave Dustin a disdainful look over. Though I must admit, you've got good taste in women. Her smooth, supple skin sure is lovely. I'll have lots of fun later. Well, you can watch from the side if you don't mind. Rhys chuckled, grinning wickedly. You're dead meat. Enraged, Dustin planted his foot into Rhys' abdomen and, with a bang, the latter crashed into the wall, passing out on the spot. Are you crazy, Dustin? Do you have any idea what you've done? Dahlia immediately paled. Rhys was an aristocrat in Stonia. Offending someone like him was like asking for someone to kill you. What? Are you worried about him? Dustin sniggered. For you to fall for a pervert like him, I can't help wondering if there's something wrong with your eyes. That has nothing to do with you. Get out. I never want to see you again. Dahlia bit her lip, trying to control her emotions. Injuring Rhys was no small matter. Dustin would be in trouble if Rhys' bodyguards were to arrive now. Are you finally showing your true colors? Have you decided to stop pretending? Dustin chuckled coolly. So what? I don't mind letting you know I'm not just dating him. We're engaged, and our wedding is in 3 days. Dahlia revealed the shocking news. What? Engaged? Dustin's expression immediately darkened. What's wrong with you? How could you marry someone like him? Who I marry is none of your business. And you're right. I was toying with your feelings, but so what? You were the one who was stupid enough to listen to me. Why don't you look in the fucking mirror? Do you think a broke loser like you can stand beside me? Rhys is different. With his family background and power, I'll live a luxurious life once I marry him. Compared to him, you're nothing. There you go. This is the truth you wanted. Are you happy now? Dahlia roared. You're shameless. Unable to stop himself, Dustin slapped her, and clear marks appeared on her face instantly. Dustin was shocked. Never once in their 3 years of marriage had he ever struck her, so he never expected himself to lose control of his emotions. Still, anger quickly took over his dismay. She deserved it. I was an idiot to believe you. Please don't ever appear before me ever again. Dustin spat before leaving. Dahlia reached out a hand to stop him but managed to stop herself. She knew that this was the end for them. However, this was still a good ending. So, why? Why did her heart ache so much? Her chest was throbbing so much she couldn't breathe. Dahlia, what happened? Just then, Florence had arrived. When she spotted Rhys unconscious on the floor, she paled. Did you do this? Mom, Dustin dropped by just now. He knows everything now. We're never getting back together. Dahlia wailed, throwing herself into her mother's embrace. Mom's here. Florence patted her daughter's back. Your status has changed. Dustin isn't good enough for you anymore. But I love him. I really want to be with him. Why is God doing this to me? I don't want to accept this. Dahlia wailed tormentedly. Life isn't always smooth sailing, Dahlia. You should look on the bright side instead. I'm sure you'll be happier in the future. Florence sighed. Mom, do you know how much it hurt when I said those hurtful things to him? It was like a knife was twisting inside me. I wanted to tell him the truth and that I loved him, but I couldn't. I'm worried he might get arrested again. Mom, it hurts. It hurts so much. Dahlia howled, thumping her heart furiously like it would make her feel better. While she was weeping, her vision suddenly turned black, and she lost consciousness.